Americans are worried about the economy. Many of them wonder if our corporate and elected leaders have the answers to our problems. In these tough times, some bosses are taking radical steps to discover how to improve their companies. Each week, we follow the head of a major organization as they work undercover alongside their own staff. This week, Undercover Boss's dirtiest mission yet.
Oh, what is all this? Yeah, that's sludge.
The president and CEO of Synagro, America's largest waste treatment corporation, poses as a former chemical plant worker looking to change his ways.
So you're the polluter.
Formerly a recovering one.
The boss will trade in his motorcycle and personal aircraft for a bulldozer and rubber gloves.
Should have got me one of them long sleeve shirts.
By working on the front lines, he'll get an up-close look at his own company.
It's really clumpy.
Never in my life did I think I would be grabbing sludge with my bare hands. In fact, it made me pretty damn uncomfortable. Watch your step.
This is when the fun begins, buddy.
Will he be able to handle being waist deep in his own business?
Yeah, I definitely want to see this.
We're going down into this thing?
I had no idea what I was in store for.
Find out next on Undercover Boss. With over 860 employees and facilities operating in 34 states, Synagro is the largest waste treatment corporation in America today. And at the head of this $350 million business is one man.
I'm Bill Massa, the president and CEO of Synagro. Synagro is the largest wastewater treatment company today. I've been the CEO of Synagro for a little less than 1 year. I've had some interesting jobs in my career. Never did I think I would wind up in the poop industry. Synagro takes wastewater from the city and treats it. Wastewater is what goes down the toilet. Just imagine for a minute, if you would, what would happen if that material just kept piling up and piling up and piling up. All those sewers have to go someplace. So we take in that material and take the water out of it and get it down to a solid, treat it, and then find a beneficial use for it, such as green energy, fertilizer, composting, so a wide range of different things that can be done with it. Like probably most everyone else, when I first found out what Synagro did, I was astonished. I had no idea that that goes on. But using human waste as fertilizer is something that's been going on for thousands of years. In fact, George Washington used it at Mount Vernon. And the more that we can recycle, the less of an impact we'll have on the planet going forward. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I had a middle-class upbringing. I paid for my way through college through a Navy scholarship. I was in nuclear submarines for 7 years. I've worked everything from biotech and pharmaceuticals, the chemical industry, where I worked for about 15 years. The environment wasn't the top of their list. It wasn't a big priority for them. I spent the first 15 years of my career polluting the earth, and now, hopefully, the next 15 years cleaning it up. A lot of bad things happened in the previous administration. A few years ago, an employee attempted to influence a local board to award a contract to Synagro in an effort to increase his commission. And they were just bad business people. I'm the new CEO. I'm thrilled to be here and very excited about sort of what we've accomplished in 6 or 8 months and what the future holds for us.
Have some sauce anywhere, or we're not using sauce?
No, we're just going to do tomatoes and basil.
I am fortunate to have a great family. I married my high school sweetheart. We've been married for 29, going on 30 years. I have 2 great kids.
Can I throw some garlic on there?
Yeah, and some olive oil, too. When you're at a party and people want to know what kind of business Bill is in, it's really tough cocktail conversation.
Toast.
People turn away and not want to be friends with you.
Synagro had been a fast-growing company, but the last 5 or 6 years, things have stagnated because of prior management.
Don't get dirty.
We've made a lot of progress, but just as you can't turn a submarine around instantly, you can't turn a company around instantly. So I want to see what's working, what's not working, how our employees are handling the change, and how I can make a difference. While undercover, I'll be posing as Paul Stonebridge, a former supervisor in a chemical plant. My coworkers will be told that this is a reality show which takes people that have damaged the environment and trains them to work in environmentally friendly companies. Today is the day that I get to do my first job.
I have never blown dry my hair.
As a new CEO, I've had very limited opportunity to get out into the field. So this is a tremendous opportunity for me to get some firsthand experience. I think I'm prepared for today, but we'll find out.
Perfect. Today I'm at the wastewater treatment plant in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'll be working undercover with one of our centrifuge operators.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Cindy.
I'm Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. I'm Paul.
Hello, Paul. It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
So you're the polluter.
Formerly, a recovering one.
Okay, first, the hard hat.
Okay. Cindy operates this entire plant by herself. This is a large, complicated plant. There are many operations here. I want to understand what really goes on behind these walls to help make our company better. This is my first time at this facility. I'm sure I have a lot to learn.
You have no idea what we're doing here, do you?
I have no idea.
You have none. Everything you flush down the toilet in Knox County comes into this plant. The whole idea is to separate the solids from the liquid. We take it to the farms and use it as fertilizer. And one of the things we do is we pull samples because it has to be a certain quality before it can go to the field.
I see. Where's all the people that help you do all this stuff?
I'm it.
You're what? Okay.
We're late on the samples, so I hope you're in good shape
Pretty good shape, yeah.
because we're going to run.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
You got to keep up.
Oh, yeah. This is called a sample bag, and we're going to get a cake sample. Well, you are anyway. You're going to scoop it up from between the augers. Do not put your hand below the level of the auger.
Good advice. It's really clumpy. Are you messing with me? Handling sludge is icky. Never in my life did I think I would be grabbing sludge with my bare hands. In fact, it made me pretty damn uncomfortable. I thought I'd be doing fun stuff today.
Don't you love the smell?
A little more, or is that good?
No, that'll be good. This way. Come on. I really am running behind. This is that big holding tank that we showed on the computer. Now this here, pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
You're looking at hair.
There.
And we take this, and you're going to drop it down in that tank. It's not technical, but it's very efficient.
Exactly. Keep it simple.
Yeah. Pull it out, and you hold this, fill it up.
Oh,
And it's going to get on your hand, and it's going to go down the bottle.
I felt kind of bad because when we went upstairs later, and he's like, oh, you have gloves. And it's like, yeah. All right.
who's this handsome guy over here?
Oh, that's Glenn. Yeah. I think he was 3 sheets to the wind, but...
Is a friend of yours?
Yeah, we're kind of engaged.
Okay.
All right, let's go bring a truck in.
All right.
They're called dollars.
Okay. Seems like a good name.
I drove one of these for a year before I went upstairs and made machines.
Really?
Yeah. This is where I open the chute.
Yep. After this material is dewatered by the centrifuge, we need to collect it and then ultimately load it into the trucks. Then the material is taken and spread by our workers out in the field. How many loads you got to get?
6.
6.
Now line up on that mark. Perfect. God, I'm good. Now we'll go back up and check the cake real quick.
You ever sit, or is that...
Occasionally.
When I got here, I was very concerned about how one person could handle this entire plant.
We have not cleaned that off.
Cindy certainly seemed to have a very good handle on that, but I think she is a unique person, and I'm not sure anyone could do that.
That's good.
I certainly couldn't do it.
This way.
I'm going to load another truck. Come on. I need to step
Don't
it up.
let me slow you down.
I'm used to being by myself.
All right, well, I'll go as fast as you go.
Gotta suck it up. I'll let you turn this off and then turn the other ones on. It's pretty dang simple. I've got a 7-year-old grandson that could do it.
How much?
7.
7?
His name is Nayland.
Nailing.
Okay, stop 3 and 4.
Stop.
And then you move it to 1 and 2.
So does a 7-year-old grandson live with y'all?
His mom, Glenn's daughter, lives with us, and he lives with us.
Okay.
I'm going to go move the truck. I hate sweating on that hard hat. I'm not supposed to wear it when I'm driving, but I hate to take it off because the way I know I look when I take it. I call it shred kiss.
Let's go get you a drink.
Thank you. I was just interested about how you got here.
Well, first I was a mother. I was a stay-home mother.
For a while, yeah.
And then, well, my youngest daughter became very ill.
What was going on, if you don't mind me asking?
A brain tumor. And we went to St. Jude's.
Right. As a parent, I can't imagine what Cindy must have been feeling when she found out her daughter was sick. St. Jude's is a wonderful place, huh?
Yeah.
Miracles there.
They really do.
That was tough.
But anyway, I said I want to go to St. Jude's, and so I called, and they said yes, and left at like 5 o'clock in the evening and drove 7.5 hours to be at St. Jude's the next day.
Right.
So she went through radiation treatment. We were there about 6 months. We lived for free. One of the checkups when we went back, and it was clear, it was like all of a sudden it hits you, you can think about tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, then all of a sudden I'm walking around the place just crying.
Sure. Tears of joy.
Yeah, yeah. They never bill you. They billed my insurance, but they never sent me a bill.
Is that right?
I don't know what we'd have done without them.
Yeah, that's amazing. And she's doing great now.
She's a trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Where did she get that from?
I don't know. My mother.
Your mother, okay.
You ready to run?
Okay.
Don't forget
Back
your
to
glasses. Somebody's smoking a cigarette. I smelled it. Actually, that's Ray and Mark.
You're smoking cigarettes.
I know. It's just,
What are you doing?
I know. I'm trying to quit.
Given how much physical activity she has and her grandson and how much she has to live for, I was very surprised because she smokes.
Yeah, it's good.
You tried to quit?
I'll cut way back.
Yeah.
Glenn gets on me really bad about smoking.
Does she smoke?
Never.
See? When I first arrived, I thought all I was going to learn about was how the centrifuge worked and the process. I learned so much more. This is a tough job. You need to have a lot of different skills. You have to have your wits about you. And I really hope we have a lot more people like Cindy out in the field.
Whew, I kind of like this.
Yeah, look at you finally get a break, huh?
What you doing Monday?
Coming up.
Be careful. Some of the ponds have like gators be in them.
The boss enters dangerous waters.
Okay, that's the alligator that we caught.
No!
And later, Bill encounters his biggest job yet.
This is when the fun begins, buddy.
Good.
I had no idea what I was in store for.
Bill Massa, the president and CEO of Synagro, is a boss undercover in his own company. His employees think he's a former chemical plant worker trying to go green.
So you're the polluter.
Formerly a recovering one.
His journey continues in Shawnee, Kansas.
I'm at the Mill Creek Water Treatment Plant. Today we are here to clean out the lagoon. Some municipalities use lagoons because, frankly, they have the storage space available. Over a period of years, it gets filled up with treated biosolids. We'll be pumping it down and then removing the solids that have collected at the bottom. Hi, I'm looking for Melvin.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Melv. I've been waiting on you to get here.
Oh, sorry.
You're the new guy supposed to be training for Synagro.
I am.
We'll walk over here to the dressing room.
Okay. I've never been to an operation like this. By going undercover, I can understand much more clearly how it works, how we can do better, what's working, what's not working.
All right, y'all ready to go?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, what is all this?
Wow. Yeah, that's sludge.
Sludge. Okay.
And it's been running through a plant that's been processed. Lagoon that got so full, so we come in to clean the lagoons out for them.
All right.
And it's still nasty, but it's not as bad as fresh.
I see. Okay.
We're going to run this piece of equipment over here. They're called a hula pump.
Hula pump, all right. That's what's taking just the sludge out?
Yeah, they're going to pump it into the trucks here.
And then what happens when they take the sludge out?
They use it as fertilizer.
Fertilizer. And the farmers are okay with that?
But they love it. Because it make their soybeans and corn, it's just pretty green and produce lots. Real good. Okay. I'm going to let you load the second truck.
All right.
We got a meter gauge here. It's going to tell you how many gallons we put into the trailer.
Right.
So we're going to run approximately about 4,000 gallons in there. This is just speed control. They ease it up. Watch the pipe out there. We pump about 1,200 gallons a minute. About 2 minutes, that truck will be loaded.
Wow, that's quick.
Lower it down a little bit. Okay. Okay, they went too far.
Oh, too far? Okay.
That's it.
I didn't break it, did I?
He pulled the lever down. Don't pull it down all the way down. That kills the motor.
All right, thank you.
And
I was worried. I thought I broke it.
Okay, we'll step out and we'll shut our valve off.
Okay.
We gonna get to do some of that too?
Yeah, we're gonna, since we ain't got no more trucks coming in, we're gonna go down there and train on the doors a little bit. Be careful. It's gonna be kind of rough walking down there.
All right.
I tell you, some of the ponds have like gators be in them. You got to be careful when you matter of fact, I can show you something here. Okay, that's the alligator that we caught.
No.
Out of one in the pond. Be careful. Yeah, watch your step.
Right, don't want to be slipping down here.
So we're taking the doors and pushing the sludge towards the pump.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
Show me how it's done.
The less time that Synagro take to do this job, the more money they make. This job all about speed. That's why you don't see too many breaks.
Yeah, nobody took a break yet. Now, do they make you move so fast that you don't do it safely, or?
Well, no, you do it safely, but you need to be working. You ain't got time to be playing out here in the pond. You got to get this stuff out of here.
Yeah.
We need you to clean these windows up here.
All right. When I woke up this morning, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. This was not one of those things.
That's not one of those things.
Nope. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
What he got to do. You want to try it? I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Get in and put it in reverse. That reverse, bag up. Kind of get behind that sludge and work that sludge. And
You just keep working it.
keep working. Drop the blade down.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. Pump it up just a half.
It's like black gold out here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's money, right?
That's money.
How am I doing so far? I'm not as good as Melvin, but
You get good as me. I'm not that good.
I had a good teacher, that's all. What's it like working out here for a few hours at a time with no breaks? That must probably get pretty hot, huh?
I guess you said this fella here don't take no breaks.
Is there any water around this place?
Oh, man. Can we get a bottle of water?
All right, we'll be all right. I mean, there's plenty of water down here, but
No, this water. It's not
drinking
good.
water.
There we go.
Thank you.
It ain't real cold.
That's all right.
It's
Is it wet? Is it wet?
Yeah, it's wet.
It's wet, all right.
It'll wet your throat on that.
All right, I need it.
Yeah. Me too. You know, sometimes we go on different jobs, and what you need might not be there. I keep my cool and I buy my water for myself, because I know I might go on a job, might not have no water.
That sounds a good idea.
Yeah. But at the time we was in Atlanta, we didn't have no Polish on.
Huh.
We had to go about a mile up the road.
Huh. When Melvin told me at some of the job sites there aren't even porta potties, I find that to be unacceptable.
You had to be prepared for certain things like that.
These are difficult jobs out in the hot sun. I want to be sure that when our employees are out in the field, they have what they need, and we need to fix that.
What do you think about it so far?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad as people think it is. They think it's the worst job you can have.
Yeah.
I have been in stores and walked in the store.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you smell bad. I said, baby, you ain't spelling that but money. You ain't spelling that but money.
You said you're from Georgia, but you're all
No, I'm from Mississippi.
Mississippi, okay.
But I working in Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Yeah.
So you're away from your family, and you, that must be hard.
Yeah, that's basically the hardest thing about working with Synagro. They mostly be going away from home.
Is it like half the time you're gone from home?
90% of the time you can be going away from home.
90%.
You're going to be going away from home.
Wow. How does the family feel about you?
Wife don't feel good about it. She don't feel good about it. She know I got to work, though. It's good parts and then bad parts.
Bad parts, right?
Yeah.
What kind of benefits do they got?
They got everything except vision.
Vision?
But, you know, they need vision.
Yeah.
Especially when I got to travel reading that map.
Oh, yeah. Melvin had a great attitude about some of these challenges that he faces, but he needs to be able to focus on the job at hand. Not only is it important for our employees to have good vision from a personal perspective, but also for job safety. As a new CEO, clearly some issues still remain. So when I get back, I'm going to take a good hard look at some of these issues to help make Melvin's job just a little bit easier. So what do you do for fun when you get to be home a little bit?
Me and my wife, we'll go out to eat dinner. We'll go out shopping.
You do some shopping too, or she does all the shopping?
She do all the shopping. I'm just going to look. I just be going to look.
You're going to supervise. No?
Yeah, I'm going to supervise. Hold down on the money.
Exactly.
Coming up, the boss finds a new pet.
This baby is the size of a turtle.
And later, Bill finally gets his feet wet.
How low did you have to get this down to?
Spotless.
Spotless. Oh, jeez.
Bill Massa, the president and CEO of Synagro, is a boss undercover in his own company.
Oh, what is all this?
Yeah, that's sludge.
His employees think he's a former chemical plant worker trying to go green.
It's like black gold out here. Oh, that's money, right?
His journey continues in Baltimore, Maryland.
Today I'm at the Back River Wastewater Treatment Plant. Here we produce pellets. Pellets are more versatile than cake and liquid. They travel easier, they can be stored for a period of time, but that equipment needs to run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and yet we still have to clean and maintain it. I need to understand how we're able to do that and yet continue to expand our operation. Hello? Hi, I'm looking for Krista.
Krista's right down at the end of the hall on the right.
On the end on the right, thank you. Okay. Hi, I'm looking for Krista.
Hi.
Krista, hi. I'm Paul Stonebridge. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm here to learn.
Okay.
Today, I'm going undercover with a pelletizer operator. I am curious and excited to find out what goes on beyond those walls.
Just to give you an idea what we do around here.
Please, yeah.
We PM this equipment, which is preventive maintenance.
Okay.
These are centrifuge feed pumps. The better we take care of it, the better it runs. What the centrifuge does is it mixes the sludge with polymer, and it makes it into a cake. And then from there, go through the dryer, which dries it and makes it a pellet to give you your final product. We're gonna use these today.
Huh, we do some spackling or?
Well, you'll see what you're gonna be scraping at.
Okay.
This is a big plant in here.
Yeah.
Cool.
This here is the centrifuge that we're going to be working on. I actually like doing these. That's kind of why I took them over. All right, we got a yucky mess. We got to clean all this up.
What is this?
It's just buildup, you know, just from the machine running. Back here, we'll find like a lot of hair, stuff that gets caught inside the machine. This is what causes our problems when we're not making good cake. All right, all you're going to do is you're going to be on here and see what you got. You never know what might come out of here either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's this coming? What's this?
That would be a tampon applicator.
Perfect, thank you. It's good to know.
Yes.
It's always interesting watching a new guy.
All right, see all that stuff in there?
Yeah.
That's what we got to get out.
She kept saying we just got to get this cleaned out because that's the way the equipment runs the most efficient. So that means you got to go into the nooks and crannies and pull out big, gigantic hairballs that were like the size of softballs.
What do I do with this?
Big, sticky, slimy mess. It was pretty gross.
All right. What do we do now, boss?
We're going to clean all this out of the way. We want these open out of our way. So this one was making very bad cake.
Yeah.
Because of what was laying on top of it. I like dirty work. Once you know what you're working with,
Right.
it's not really that horrible. And it's got a good purpose. I use it.
How do you use it?
I use it in my gardens, and I use it when I plant trees. The stuff works great.
I think that's pretty clean.
That looks wonderful. We're going to move on to screen cleaning.
The wet cake goes through the dryer, and a screener separates it into what is product and what goes back into what we call the recycle bin.
Very dusty.
Okay.
Lots and lots of buildup. We just pull these doors down. Okay. Have at it. Now, you're going to want to catch them. In here, you might find a lot of hair.
Oh, yeah, great.
It's important that we keep the screeners clean because if not, we're going to make bad products.
All right, gotcha. I should have gotten me one of them long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
The equipment in this plant is worth tens of millions of dollars. Krista clearly understands the concept of preventative maintenance, taking care of things as you go, as opposed to spending millions of dollars to replace it later on.
This baby, it's the size of a turtle.
That's bigger than the dog I'm getting. Now my boys are getting bigger. I kind of need something to cuddle with on the couch.
How big are your boys?
12 and 13. They're good boys. They're a lot of fun, and they're
Those
sport.
are great ages. All right, we're making progress here, boss.
There you go. We're going to go ahead and take a break.
Oh, good. Thank you.
There'll be another chip coming in. That's looking pretty good.
Are there other women that work here, or you're the only one?
I'm it. Nothing in this plant intimidates me or...
Clearly, yeah. I didn't
That's not too bad all in all. So do you have any questions?
Oh, do I have questions? Do you have like recycling and...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A fundamental attribute of Synagro is recycling. We're all about recycling. We take in material and recycle it. However, as I've gone around to a number of facilities in Synagro, I've noticed that we do not have recycling programs at many of them.
It's a matter of it being, I guess, part of the budget.
Very interesting. That's something that we need to change.
Okay.
So, what are the shifts like?
We work 6 to 6 and 6 to 6. So we work 24/7, all holidays. We never shut down.
Wow. How does your family feel about you working here? And
they're very helpful.
So is your husband?
We're separated.
I see. That must be really tough with just by yourself and.
It's tough. T-Bird, he stays with his dad.
Okay. So the kids come home after school or
yeah.
They hang out?
Yeah.
They have any thing they want to know what they want to do, or are they?
They want to be professional football players.
Oh, do they? Are they like? Ah, okay. What positions do they play?
Zach plays defense. T-Bird's tiny. He's more.
T-Bird is the
smaller.
The smaller, huh?
He likes offense. They've been having him in defense. They're fun to watch. I'm a very big Ravens fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, they could be the front line of the Ravens. Krista has 2 boys. She clearly loves them a lot.
I just got a tattoo on my lower back with their names on them.
You did?
They love it.
That's cool.
They love it.
That's cool.
It's probably a little dusty right now.
Dusty. That's cool. That's good. She works very hard. She brings a lot of passion to the job. So for Krista, in this place at this time, it seems to be right.
My boys think it's funny. Mommy works at the Poopy Palace.
Okay, nice. But clearly we need to look at our facilities and institute recycling programs. We still have a lot of work to do, and that's certainly going to be one of our focuses.
It's bad.
Oh, good. Today I'm here in beautiful, chilly Sparta, Wisconsin. There are different means for storing treated biosolids. In this facility, they store their material in a tank. Others store it in a lagoon. Today, we will be entering a 2.2 million gallon tank to clean it. So I hope I'm ready for this. Hi, I'm Paul. I'm looking for Rich. Rich, how you doing? Good to meet you.
Get you some clothes.
All right. Uh-oh, looks like you're going to be doing some serious work today.
Some dirty stuff. This
Nice.
you can have for later.
What do you got planned for me that I'm going to need that for?
We're going to do some fishing.
Excellent.
We're at a wastewater treatment plant. We're cleaning a holding tank, it's called, that big tank there.
So what are we going to be doing when we're down there? We're going to be
We just start breaking up the solids and
around
such.
there, okay. And that's slowing up the pumping?
Yep.
There's too much solids collecting down there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's rock.
Watch the stairs. We got hoses on the stairs, so watch your step.
This is when the fun begins, buddy.
Never before have I gone into a biosolid storage tank. So it certainly makes me nervous. I had no idea what I was in store for.
This is our final step before we enter the tank.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this. We're going down into this thing?
We are going to go down in there.
Oh, my God.
Who wants to be first?
You want me to go down there?
Yeah, show me how to do it. All right, just going fishing. That's all I got to think about. Not that I'm going in a 2 million gallon sludge tank.
Okay.
Claws connected.
Our first step's a doozy.
There will be a strong ammonia smell. If at any time you feel overwhelmed or anything like that, just let us know and we'll get you out of there.
This place is big. All right, I'm in it. Nice. It's really thick out there. Jeez.
Yeah, like a swamp and a pond, maybe?
It's more than a, yeah, it's
Like
really,
quicksand,
really thick quicksand. Yeah, it's really heavy. First foot or so was water, but then very quickly it was thick, sticky oatmeal.
This is our big hose.
Okay.
I like to call that Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, all right.
So it's a 2.5-inch hose.
Yep.
So she got a little pressure. I'll just show you how you work it is. You try to get it over your shoulder, and you want to shoot by your feet.
Real, okay.
To help break it up.
Okay.
I'll shoot around. You'll feel it breaking up. You help loosen everything up. You walk around the tank like that, and you just sort of figure eights, you know, back and forth. It's a big boy hose.
The water was probably about 3 feet deep when we got in there, but the sludge was a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet underneath it.
Turn it on nice and slow. You'll feel her start kicking. And once you get by your feet, then you can walk around.
Whoa!
Don't tip over.
We don't want to tip over here. I was worried about losing my balance and falling into that. Would not have been pretty.
You know, stick it in there, break up all the solids, and the pump will, you know, pump it up.
It's solid down there.
It definitely is.
It's really tough to walk in.
There ain't no running in here either.
No. No splashing, too, I heard.
No splashing in the pool.
The smell is not good. Ugh.
How's that feel on your shoulder yet?
Yeah, it gets you after a while, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you think of holding that for about 6 hours, 8 hours a day?
Man.
I'm naturally going to laugh at him because I've ran that hose. I'm a big guy, so, you know, don't kick me around as much. And the worst part about it is when you're starting to sweat, you can't wipe your face.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Being a new guy, it's sort of fun to watch.
How long does a guy stay down in here doing this?
When I get out of the tank, I'll give you a hug and then we'll be done.
How low did you have to get this down to?
Spotless.
Spotless? Oh, jeez.
You're gonna see cement.
How long do you think that's gonna take?
Well, you know, hopefully a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
I think I need a raise.
Yeah. How is the pay?
Pay ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know, we work a lot of hours though. And, you know, some guys are at a set location. For me to work, I had to travel. Last winter, I worked down in Atlanta. I was on 12 different jobs this summer. Like this job is 4 hours away from my home. It's tough. I mean, it gets tough just like every other job. This looks pretty good. It's at waist level now.
Yeah.
We can call it a day down here. You want to try and pull that fire hose up?
You have family back home, or?
Yep, close-knit family. No kids yet.
Kids.
Yeah. I'm getting old, though. Getting old.
Are you? How old are you now?
Well, 27.
27?
Well, I got 6 more days until my birthday.
All right.
Yeah.
You doing anything special for your birthday?
I don't have nothing planned, because I didn't know if I'd be out here or where.
You got another job lined up after this one, or?
Where do I go next? Hopefully a job back home.
Back home, yeah.
A guy can pray, right?
Yeah, does Synagro have a job back home, or do you have any operations around there?
No Synagro jobs are back home. You know, the main thing is travel. You know, I average probably 200 days in a hotel a year.
200?
You know, just traveling gets old and...
All right. So you're going to give up this for something closer to home, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully, there'll be some way that we can keep Rich as a Synagro employee. He's a good guy. He's a hard worker. I know what Rich is going through. I have had to relocate for jobs several times over my career. When I was in the Navy, I happened to miss my younger son's birth, and it was really one of the things that helped me to make the decision to leave the Navy. Life is about choices, and it sounds like Rich is about to make a very tough one.
Fresh air.
I learned a bunch of things today. This is a tough, dirty, physical job.
Try to clean you up a little bit.
Got a chance to get firsthand experience in tank cleaning. It's something we do a lot of, and now I have a much better appreciation for the challenges.
You gonna drink some beers after this, or what's?
Oh, it might be a 12-pack drink after working with that hose.
Man.
Coming up, Bill's employees think they're coming to company headquarters to evaluate his performance.
He was pretty good for a trainee. I really don't see why he wouldn't be a good fit.
But how will they react when he reveals the truth?
I am not really Paul.
All of the employees that I've worked with this past week have been called to headquarters to review my performance.
Would you like to have a seat, please? Thank you.
They have no idea why they are really here.
He was pretty good for a trainee. I really don't see why he wouldn't be a good fit.
How you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Paul would say he needs a job, take care of his family. So I want him to get the job, so I hope I say the right thing.
They're ready for you now.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Do you remember me?
Paul.
Paul, that's right.
Yeah, Paul.
Right. I am not really Paul. I am Bill Massa, the CEO of Synagro.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
You the CEO?
I'm the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Just a pleasure to meet you.
Krista, as I got to know you over the course of the day, it was clear to me that you were really focused on keeping things well maintained, to make a good product for our customers. That was really neat. Is that the way you think about it every day? Or?
Yes, it actually is, and that's definitely my home away from home. So.
And I appreciate that. To listen to you talk about your two sons, that was neat. That was really touching.
My boys are my everything, so.
I got the sense that you're a pretty good Ravens fan.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm going to do for you and your sons is get you 3 tickets to all of the Ravens home games next season.
Oh, wow.
Okay? I hope they get to the Super Bowl, because if they get to the Super Bowl, we're going to pay for a trip for you and your 2 sons to see them.
Wow. That is so incredible. I can't wait to tell my boys. I definitely think it's going to blow their minds. I think they are just going to be beside themselves.
Melvin, you took real good care of me when I was out there. You taught me a lot.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, you did. In fact, one of the things that you mentioned, sometimes on some of the jobs, the bathroom and the water is not always available. So I've already talked to the leadership team, and we're going to make sure that it is available at all of our job sites.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah.
You also mentioned it would be nice if we had a vision plan as part of our health care. And in fact, because of our conversation, we are going to add a vision plan for the medical benefits next year.
Oh, man, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together.
Would that help?
Yeah, that'd help a lot.
Finally, you spend a lot of time away from your wife, and I appreciate the sacrifices. So the company is going to pay for a vacation, hotel, airfare, food, everything else for you and your wife. The only condition is that it has to be a place your wife wants to go to.
Man, I tell you.
I think that's better for you and me.
Yeah, better for her. Me and her. Man, that is something else. My wife, she might break into tears when I tell her this. I'm just blown away. God can't hardly get my words right.
Rich? I was disappointed to hear you talk about thinking of leaving the company.
You know, the guy gets home on the weekend, you're home for 2 days, and Sunday afternoon after the first football game, you're already counting down the hours when you got to leave on the road again.
I respect that a lot, because I was in the Navy for 7 years. I had a really good career going on, and I had the same thing for you, the fork in the road. And it was, I'm either going to go left and stay in the Navy for 20 years and not see my family, or I was going to go right and start all over again. And so that's why I'm particularly sensitive about this issue.
Right.
However, the job is the job, and I would love if all of our customers were located right next to all of our employees. But
we know that ain't possible.
That isn't possible. That isn't the way it works. I know it's not much, but to help ease the pain of being away from your family, I'm going to have our IT department work with you and your family to make sure that you have the computers and the software that you need to stay in touch better.
That would be good. That would be good.
Okay. I don't want to lose a good, solid employee like you, so please give it some serious thought.
No, I definitely will.
We work really hard to find people like you.
It's all coming in, you know, just soaking it in.
It's a lot, yeah. One of the things that we talked about was your birthday party. I want to make this a spectacular birthday for you. So the company is going to pay for a nice big party for you and your friends and your family to get together. We'll pay for the food and the band or the DJ or whatever you need.
It'll be a special 28 birthday.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope you guys like to drink beer.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely.
Well, it's awesome to have a party. Who doesn't want to have a party with their friends and family? You're crazy if you don't.
Cindy, I was so impressed with your energy level, your passion and enthusiasm and positive attitude.
Thank you.
There are a couple things that I want to talk to you about. This is a very physical job, you know, up and down 1,000 steps a day and moving around. So one of the things I'm concerned about is your smoking. Okay?
Yes.
My mother was a long-term smoker, and she quit a bunch of years ago. And the experience that I went through it with her.
I've been trying.
I know. Well, I'm going to help you to try.
You're going to help.
Okay? As of 2011, Synagro's medical plan will pay for 100% of the products and services to help our employees stop smoking. Okay? So it's very important to me. You are, and I really hope you take advantage of it.
I promise you I'll do it.
Okay. You mentioned something about a grandson?
Nayland, yes.
Exactly. So you talked about how important family is to you. So in order to ensure your grandson gets off to a strong start, we are going to set up a $5,000 education fund for him, a college fund for him. We are. So it's a very small token of my appreciation for how hard you work and the things you do.
Oh, my God. I am just breathless.
I was really moved by the story you told me about your daughter.
Sarah.
And you talked about St. Jude's and how much they helped. To help show St. Jude's how much you appreciate that, the company is going to make a $10,000 donation in your name to St. Jude's.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Things like this don't happen to me. They've never happened to me before. Wow. This is great. This is so great.
This has been an awesome adventure. We have a lot to do, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Bill Massa.
Hi, I'm Bill Massa. For the last week, I've been undercover in our company. Surprise! During the last week, I have done some incredible jobs. I'd like to share with you some of the highlights of that experience.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this. We're going down into this thing?
Oh, my God.
Did I tell you some of the ponds have, like, gators be in them?
And it's going to get on your hand.
Handling sludge is icky. In fact, it made me pretty damn uncomfortable. It has been an amazing experience. I have learned so much. I feel much closer to our employees. Thank you all very much for the enormous progress we've made in the last year. I feel very good about the path that we're on. And I am so proud to be able to call myself CEO of Synagro. I left a good job to come to a company that handles sludge. Many people thought I was crazy. I believed in this company a year ago, and I have an even greater appreciation for the opportunities that we have. I learned as much in the last week as I have in the last year. I'm very excited about moving forward.